All right guys, so today I'm going to show you how to take your stock Triumph exhaust pipe and add a spark arrestor to it. So in your kit, it's going to come with a screen for the spark arrestor, the base and the nozzle, and an assortment of bolts to put it together. This install is super simple. All you need is a T25 Torx bit and an M5 and an M4 Allen wrench. So we're going to start first by removing all the bolts. There's 6 of them around the outside here using your T25 Torx bit and pulling this end cap off the end. So I removed all 6 bolts from the outside of the stock end cap. So to get this thing off, you're just going to have to grab on it, give it a little wiggle, pull on it until it pops right out. There may be some packing material that's still connected. Just tear that off. We want it kind of flat like it's shown here. So we can get rid of this old end cap. Now we have our new end cap that is going to just slide right onto the other base. You may have to wiggle a little bit, get it aligned, and make sure that this thing is seated down nice around the outside of the exhaust pipe. So now that we got that on there, we're going to take the 6 self-tapping screws that come in the kit. There are holes that have already been drilled for you. You just have to use these self-tappers, and it may take a little bit of elbow grease to get them in there as you are threading the holes as they go in. So I'm just going to place the self-tapper in the hole, get it started a little bit with my fingers until it starts to grab, and then we're going to take our M4 Allen wrench and just start to tighten the first one down. Once we've gotten the thread started, we're going to go around and do that for every single hole just to make sure things are lined up properly before we tighten everything down. So as you can see now, we got all 6 of these screws in here. They're all tightened down with the base on the exhaust pipe. So next, we're going to take our screen that comes in the kit, and we're going to place that right inside this little recessed circle that's right there, making sure this stays lined up. We're then going to take our end cap and just slide that right over the top. Want to look inside and make sure that the hole and the screen's lined up. We can kind of wiggle it around before we get everything and make sure that's all seated down nicely. Then we're going to take our 3 bolts that are left in the kit. There is one longer bolt. This is 20 millimeters long compared to the 14 millimeters. That one long bolt's going to go in the bottom hole. Start those threads there. And then the other 2 will go up top. Finally, all you have to do is take your 5 millimeter end wrench and tighten everything down. So this is what the final product looks like once everything's been put on. We have our screen inside, our nozzles on, and our bases as well. This now is from that stock exhaust pipe we started with. We now have a US Forest Service approved spark arrestor on our Triumph. Thanks for watching, guys.